Mate, we are live, I think. Not live. Live is live's a different word. Yeah, cool. So we've got Abdullah here who is about to head off somewhere pretty important. Where are you heading?
To America for the TransAm.
TransAm.
Yeah.
So how do people know you, Abdullah? They know you from the Indie Pack or something like that?
Yeah. So I did the Indie Pack last year.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. That's where they would know me from.
You tore it a new butthole, let's say.
I was lucky, man. I drove it the year before, so I kind of knew it pretty well.
Yeah. So you're behind the lens the first year?
Yeah. So I filmed it the year before, and then I was just amazed by it.
Yeah.
So I thought I'm going to try it.
So you went from spectator, or very close spectator.
Yeah. I had done some riding before.
Yeah.
Like a few Melbourne to Adelaide things and a few 24-hour rides just for fun. Before that.
Do people do that for fun?
Well, we used to do it for fun. It was never really fun.
Yeah.
But you'd always come back, even how it's just traumatic. But you'd always be like, let's see how less traumatic it can be.
Yeah. And so you said a little bit of riding before.
Yeah.
But they're 24-hour rides. Was riding always a passion or?
No, I used to do downhill mountain biking when I was a kid.
Oh, cool.
But then I broke my hip.
Oh, shit.
When I was
yeah.
I forgot how old I was. I was pretty young,
Yeah.
So I stopped riding for years, and then I was just in the gym, and then probably maybe back in 2016 or I forgot what year, I just started riding single speed, and then just started single speed to work and back, and then I thought let me see how far I can go on a road bike, and I did that. But I would always start and then leave it, and then start and then leave it.
Yeah.
And, 4 months on, 4 months off.
Yeah, because no one had an idea that you rode a bike before. You just sort of came out of nowhere and
I don't really know anyone. I'm from Adelaide. I don't really know anyone who rides.
Yeah.
I don't ride. I just don't know anyone who rides here.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't at the time.
Yeah.
So there was no one to really tell.
Cool. Yeah.
So
now the TransAm. So you're gonna try and give it a bit of a nudge, I hear.
I want to give it a nudge, but you just it's just impossible to know how you're going to go.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to do my best.
And for you, I reckon that's pretty good standard.
It just depends on how your body, I'm more tired. It's weird. Before I did the Indie Pack, I was tired because I trained so short and fast. Just smashed it.
Yeah.
And I never really trained.
Yeah.
So to go from no training to training was just shock.
Yeah.
But I was a bit more confident because I was so tired. I was I've done something good. I've done what I needed to do, but I've done it so gradual this time that I don't really feel as beat up. Feel beat up, sore, but I don't feel as
You've done quite a bit more. Heaps more training.
I've
got you out of focus. All right, I've got your back.
You got me back, yeah.
I think so. There's a lot of workshop noises going on because we're just standing in the workshop. You're getting your bike looked at.
Yeah.
You're not riding a curve.
No.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Maybe one day.
Yeah. So we're still looking after him though.
Yeah. I know, you've been great.
Liam's
He's been looking after it.
Fixing up his bike. Yeah. So cool. So you leave in a couple of days.
Yeah.
Do you have a target
for the race?
Yeah.
I can't say.
Well, that's right. Yeah. Whether you want to tell me or not.
Because I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't. I've set out my plan.
Yeah.
So. It's more aggressive. I would say this: it's more aggressive than my last plan.
Oh.
I think it's more aggressive than my last plan for the terrain.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the terrain, and just because I don't know it, I don't know the terrain, I don't know the shops, I don't know the opening hours.
Yeah.
So it's more aggressive in that sense.
Yeah.
It just, in my head, it's it's either going to be possible or impossible. So I'm there to find out. I'm there to find out if it's possible.
Where the breaking point is.
If it's possible, I want to find out where the breaking point is. I want to see how far it can be taken.
Yeah, wow.
But the hard thing is just maybe it's not possible,
Yeah.
Just accepting maybe but for me in my head, if I don't, it's weird because you try and if you be in my head, if I'm reserved, then it'll never happen.
Yeah.
So if I'm too scared, then I'm reserved, and then it's never going to be achievable.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to be ready to lose it all to gain it all.
Yeah.
In a weird way.
It's all in.
Yeah.
That's it. No more bets.
You could just tear a hamstring, or I'm just going to start touching things, or knees to blow out, or.
Right. That's cool, man.
Yeah,
it's pretty exciting. So.
It should be good, man. I'm sure. Yeah.
You're ready.
I mean, yeah, we'll find out. Maybe when I start, like, you feel ready.
Yeah.
No, I don't feel ready, but I think that's how it's meant to be.
How did it feel before IndyPack? Like, do you feel it's
I didn't know
big
anything
as you got?
before
You had no
IndyPack.
idea.
I didn't know anything.
You hadn't done it. I mean, other than
I didn't feel
24.
physically on the day. I didn't feel ready.
Yeah.
Because I took like 2 weeks off before, just doing nothing.
Yeah.
So on the first, it was kind of like a shock, like, and they were riding pretty quick, and I was just a bit, I started freaking out a little bit. I thought, oh my god, like this is a thing. Like, you actually, like,
Gotta go fast.
you got to go fast. And then at the same time, I was thinking, like, I got another X amount of days of doing this.
Yeah.
So I kind of freaked out a little bit. But I didn't really know what to expect. Now I know what to expect.
Yeah. Okay.
And with the IndyPack, like, it got hard, and then I thought in my head, like, there's no way in the world it's going to get harder than this. And then the next day would be harder.
Yeah.
And then I think, oh man, there's no way it's going to get harder than this.
Keeps
And then the
getting
next day it got harder and harder and harder, and I just thought, oh man, this is so, like, overwhelmingly difficult to do.
Yeah.
But hopefully, just, like, if you can smash it, then it just becomes a different thing. Like, you can just smash it to the point where your body's just like, it's just life and death.
Yeah. Wow.
Maybe it becomes a bit easier.
Easier. Well, there you go.
I feel like that first day, you're like kind of like your body doesn't know what it's doing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, are you serious? Are you not serious? Like,
Yeah.
are we like on the verge of, like, are we running away from a tiger, or are you just hanging out in shops, or like?
Yeah.
So hopefully I can push it over the line and then see what happens.
Oh, that's cool, man. Well, we're going to be watching your dots. So
No, it should be good, man.
no pressure. It'll be a lot of awesome. Good luck, man.
Yeah, we'll find out. Thanks.
Any parting words for the fans at home?
I really like the fans, man. They make a big difference. Like,
Oh, you do? Like, yeah,
I
cool.
love it.
That's
like,
good.
It's almost like
Yeah, you
it's
get
almost like people pushing you on the back, like, in a way,
Yeah.
like having that many people think about your diet.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like, it's.
Yeah, some people sort of want to retreat from it, but you obviously like.
No, I love it. Like, I
Yeah.
want more support
Yeah, cool.
because it's just a mad advantage.
Yeah.
Like, if I was thinking about, like, if you wanted to be at the front, I would think, let's be at the front just to get the support.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's something about it, man. It's some crazy. I can't describe it to you. It's like having that much. You never get that much support in your life for anything.
Yeah. But
And
riding.
there's like some sort of, like, it's almost like people pushing you, like, physically, like, go.
Yeah, cool.
And you start feeling heaps, like, you're just heaps sensitive, you know what I mean? Like, so someone says hello, you feel like crying.
Yeah, okay.
Or, like, someone sends you a message and you feel just, I don't use the word often, but it's inspiring.
Yeah, that's cool. That is
which
cool.
is, I guess that's why it's so enjoyable.
Yeah.
You rarely feel like that.
Yeah. And just going back to that first year when you followed IndyPack, when did you get hooked? At the start? Or
No, I
at
got
the
hooked
end?
because I had already done some long rides.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you're already.
I already kind of knew, or in my head they were so difficult.
Yeah.
Like, they were just like crazy stories. Like, so when I was following it, I was watching those top two, Mike and Christoph, go back and forth.
Yeah.
And I got hooked because they just seemed so calm about it. And I always in my head thought it was the biggest deal in the world.
Yeah.
And I remember one day he went to the beach or something, like he went for a swim. And it just blew my mind, man. I was thinking, this dude's going for a swim is crazy.
Yeah.
In the middle of this bike race, like going for a swim, like it was just so casual. And
Yeah.
I thought, like, I just thought it was just some superhuman, like,
Yeah, cool.
thing. Just the demeanor was what inspired me.
Yeah.
The way they went about it. Like, it was just everyday occurrence. Like, we're at the beach, we're reading books, I'm on the phone to my wife.
Yeah.
Like, I'm eating vegetables.
Yeah, cool. So just, okay.
Like, the normality that they made it seem, like how normal they made it seem was what was inspiring.
It was so extreme to everyone on the
So-
outside.
so-
It's
even
super
to
extreme.
Other, even to other people in the race, it was
Yeah.
extreme. And I could see how they viewing it so extreme made it harder for them.
Yeah.
Well, these guys are just like, it's just a ride to lunch.
Yeah, cool.
Just ride to lunch, ride to lunch, ride to lunch.
Right, yeah.
Keep riding to lunch. Like, so I really wanted to try it
Yeah, cool.
to see if it's a legitimate thing. Like,
And you felt like you took that demeanor on at IndyPack?
yeah, because I wanted to see like if whether or not I was just a faker.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like you have these. In my head, I had all these mindset things that I thought I had like cultivated over the years of training, and I wanted to see whether or not like I am what I'm about.
Yeah.
And almost to be able to test them in the most like stressful situation to see if they're actually legitimate things, and they were at the time. They actually did work for me. So
That's cool. So are you a faker or not?
well, I'm about to find out. Again.
So, I mean, well, winning, I guess, proves that you're not. But I mean, in
It
your
could be
head,
fluke,
like,
no,
well,
I do feel more confident like that. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I don't think it's beyond anyone. Like, I don't think doing that effort is beyond. if I reflect on it, I think I wasn't even that fit.
Yeah, well,
I just think like it's just I think in my head it's just a belief, like
yeah,
because I just thought to myself like it's in my DNA to do this.
yeah, cool.
You know, like my ancestors probably ran across the desert for like 2 weeks, like, you know, months straight with no food.
Yeah,
So that's what gave me confidence.
yeah,
Beyond like being able to have a 500 watt FTP. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I didn't have to rely on that. I thought to myself like this is just human nature to
Mhm.
go far
yeah.
and survive. So
Just tapped into that.
if I think of that, then
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
confident.
Yeah,
If I
that's
think
cool.
about training and numbers and speeds and power,
Yeah.
I think like, oh man, I'm out of this. Everyone's too fit. I can't do it. Like
Yeah,
I don't have the genetics and
so it's a bit more primordial.
yeah. It definitely feels
Yeah.
that way when you're doing it. Like
Yeah.
there's some sort of like if you're just so natural to humans, just like if you're pushed in the right direction, you
Mhm.
push it in the right, like you can just do anything.
That's cool.
Especially endurance.
Yeah,
It's not like doing a 200 kilo squat. It's like it's just surviving.
keep going,
Just
surviving.
keep going, surviving. The speeds aren't that high. And,
Yeah,
well, now they are in these kind of things. People are quite fit, but
yeah,
if you break it down, what you have to do, like if you wanted to win or whatever, be at the front. If you break down the speed, you'd actually have to. It's not that much. Like,
yeah. Okay.
It's just more of a continuous.
Yeah. Have you assessed your competitors? And
I try not to, man, because like
yeah,
I remember last time I did, I kind of got freaked out a little bit because I saw people posting rides and I thought, man, like these rides are mammoth. Like I can't. These guys are so quick. Like it's just wasted. It just wasted my energy.
yeah,
And then when you're out there, I realised real quick, like you're not really the only person you verse is yourself. Like, and that's the daunting thing because it's like as soon as you're out there, the reality kicks in. You're just like, oh, I'm out here in the middle of nowhere versing myself. Like
yeah,
it's not really a competition in a sense, like
Yeah.
with anyone else. So, but I know before, like everything's a bit of a fantasy. Like in my head before, I'm thinking, like I'm going out, I'm time trialing to the mountain, I'm
Yeah.
going up the mountain, smack. But then when you're out there, it's completely different. So before, like in my head, I'm like, you can allow yourself to think like it's you versus them, but then as soon as you're out there,
you
it changes.
battling yourself.
You just realise I got to relax. Like
Just chill.
there's a lot of these more hours to come, and
Yeah,
we'll see what happens. Like
yeah. Wow. That's cool, man.
it should be okay. I hope I can do it.
You hope you can do it. I reckon you'll, give it a good old.
As long
nudge,
as I
you
give it a
said.
go, man. Like,
Yeah. Well, I don't think that's it. You got no doubt with that. It's
yeah,
more
I don't
about-
doubt that I'll give it a go. That's my only option. The only option is to really give it a go.
Yeah.
There's the only way out is really to get through it. So
Yeah. Cool.
you ride with your pinkies if you have to.
How were your hands on the last one?
They hurt. After that one, I had heaps of problems. And
Yeah.
that was the hard thing. Before that, my body was just like it's fine.
Yeah.
But then after my neck hurts now, my shoulders hurt, my
Yeah.
arms
Oh,
hurt,
really?
just from the training and
Yeah.
it's a blessing and a curse,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Means you feel like you're doing something, but yeah.
Before I didn't feel that. I just I could have stuck my head vertically like that, and nothing would have happened for a while because it just was so new to me.
Mm.
Now it's not.
Yeah. Okay.
So I got all overuse injuries and
Yeah.
well, not injuries but sores.
Yeah.
So
You know what lies ahead.
yeah,
Yeah. Good
I mean,
luck, man.
it's cool. There's more competitors.
Yeah. How many are doing it this
It's about 100 almost. I think.
100. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Pretty big event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the Indie Pack was legit in my eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some people didn't think it was legit, but I didn't really care. Like
No, it absolutely was.
I thought if you ride it, you realise how legit it is once you ride it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's right. If people riding
until
it,
you've done a ride like that, then you realise
Yeah.
legit or not legit, it's exactly the same thing.
that's right. Yeah,
It's only not legit to people who haven't done long rides. Like
they're the keyboard warriors complaining
yeah.
about.
So in my head, like
What's
I was still proud. I still thought
Absolutely,
when people, it was real.
the numbers are there, so that your dot was still followed, and
Yeah.
You know.
I still got heaps out of it, man.
yeah, exactly.
Like incredible experience.
That's cool, man. Well, good
No,
luck
it's
with it
awesome.
all, dude.
Thanks, man.
Do it with hands.
Appreciate it.